Hi, good morning. Thank you for waking up today. I've been being told for a while that I need to start making videos, and I'm really uncomfortable with it. But I've learned that when I don't follow the nudges that Spirit gives me, I tend to begin to have issues with my health and my mental balance. So I'm trying to do what the universe is telling me to do, because honestly, I'm healing from Lyme disease. So I think that my connection with the Spirit is and myself is a really big component of it. I think it's a disease of mind, body, spirit, and emotion. And I look at things in a metaphysical way, in a vibrational way, and I believe that our emotions play into this illness in every illness on a very huge, massive scale. And so I've been pulling out that thread of consciousness, basically wondering what I could do to heal, basically, from this. And my friends, Todd and Donna, who are amazing, wonderful, loving people, they brought this book to my attention, Metaphysical Anatomy by Yvette Rose. And basically it's a huge list of illnesses, just any illness that you could look at. And today I was looking up digestive problems because, I have them. I have them, and I've had them. They started when I was 8, and this is going to be graphic, you guys. So I started, I became so constipated that I couldn't go to the bathroom. And when I went to the bathroom, I filled the toilet with blood, filled it with blood, bright red blood. And that, of course, made me want to hold it in even more, and I developed polyps, and I had to have surgery to remove the polyps, and always had food sensitivities, and there was talk about having colon cancer, and when you're 8 years old, that's terrifying. When you're any age, that's terrifying. And it's just something I've always dealt with, and I can't seem to really get it under control. You know, it'll be okay for a while, and then things will happen. And so I woke up this morning, and I study every morning, and I looked up digestive problems, and it blows my mind. Digestive problems can be anything here's your digestive system. So if you have problems in any of those areas, it talks about issues in this area can arise due to a fear of digesting or stomaching a current situation or past circumstances. It may be a refusal or stubbornness to accept what's happening in reality. Yeah, like my whole life. You often feel emotionally inflexible when adjusting to new routines, plans, or changes. You are critical of yourself and are unforgiving of your own mistakes. Maybe. You feel unsafe when others nurture you, as you have associated being nurtured with past trauma. In the past, your need for love and nurturing may have been met by hostility, rejection, abuse, or abandonment. Your unmet needs and regular rejection left you feeling angry, resentful, and empty. You are holding on to these emotions, yet refuse to express them. You may have been punished as a child whenever you shared your feelings. That's an understatement in my situation. And it goes on. One of the challenges in life is to forgive you. This stubbornness to forgive you has been sabotaging your capacity to move forward. This physically takes the form of constipation or ulcers in the intestines or the stomach area. And it goes on. And then what I really love is it has the key points and it talks about what to do about it. So it gives me journaling to do, exploring suppressed resentment or anger, feeling challenged to let go of old hurts and moved on, like feeling unsafe to connect to yourself and others. You may have experienced trauma whenever you allowed yourself to be vulnerable. This may stem from childhood pattern where you were expected to be attacked or always feared the worst case scenario. I was raised in an abusive household. My mother was an alcoholic and addicted to drugs. And I want to be a good person. I learned so much from my mom and my biological father, who committed suicide when I was 11, how anger was a bad thing to me. I mean, anger, makes you hurt people. That's how I really feel as an adult too. It's so weird. So I just shoved it down and I was never allowed to be angry. I wasn't allowed to have any emotion as a child, honestly. I was, excuse my hair, it's wake up time. I was punished for having emotion. And so on this path of healing, coming to this point where I see that although it may not be the only component of my particular manifestation of this illness, but it's a huge component. And I'm going to start making more videos about what I've been through and how I've come through it. I'm not good at this yet, but I'll get better. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a video every morning because I study every morning. And people have been telling me to write a book about my life. And honestly, I've looked at it different ways of how I could write it, and I'm not there to write a book right now on a lot of levels. I have nerve damage is the biggest one, so writing is really difficult right now, which is why I'm making the videos. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make these videos, and I really appreciate the support. And we'll see where this goes. Maybe we'll help each other. That's my goal. That's my goal. I just want to be of service. All this pain, I choose to give it a purpose. I choose to not let it make me into somebody that I don't want to be. So my goal is transmutation, pretty much. I think it's completely possible to take traumatic situations and sprinkle a little love on it and see it in a different perspective, because our perspective is everything. It's all a choice. It's all a choice. It's all a choice of how I look at it. And I can look at it in a way that makes me feel crappy, or I can retrain my mind and look at it in a way that gives it value and purpose. And it seems like when I do that, I'm happier. And if my body is in pain, then at least I can be emotionally happy. Yeah. Have a good day. Thanks.